Inch.
Yeah, tell them I'm a winner. Yeah, still a believer. Give thanks, so when me a bleed. Set speed, I carry on now. Big man in town, them shoulda know say me I keep it crown. Yeah. Plant seeds, work feed. Well, enough of them want ready born. When the food gone so long, them run. And them can't be found, still man fight the fight, me not give in. Day and night, me keep on building. Way of life, me breathe out, breathe in. Oh, 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 oh. Tell them I'm a winner, yeah. Not pop down, not Joe, not turn in a sinner. Oh, man, still a believer. Even if me get knocked out, me keep the bounce. Now see me front, you got me from a little and a grow. Come on, a winner, yeah. Still a believer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Prim and Proper Sports. This is Friday with the Fellaz, and I'm your host, Sonja, and I'm joined with JTrain and Trilla. Good evening, gentlemen, and good evening to you. Yens are always one of the first commentators. I guess you and Monkey be racing to press that button. What's up to you, Jagoff? Guys, happy August. Today, August 1st.
I love it. Got
August
him.
1st, 2025 is a Friday. Some of y'all just got paid. If you a 90s kid, you definitely know what that's all about.
Just got
80s
paid.
kids, all of that.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you like me, you just got paid, but your money's gone before Friday night even comes. Like in this day and era, in this economy, unfortunately, we already broke on Thursday before the check even hit. So anyway, shout out to everybody and happy birthday to all our viewers that are celebrating as well. And thank you everybody who's been supporting us all week. We've had a week of great shows. Wednesday night, of course, my special guest Kelsey Nicole Nelson, who kicked it off. Extravagant lady with a lot of talent. She's
She
a
was
host of
awesome.
Fox DC, also works with the Washington Commanders and two-time presidential lifetime achievement winner. And of course, Bistril and myself hosted our Thursday night No BS show. Thanks for everybody. We had a lot to talk about last night. And now this is the award-winning Friday night with the fellas. So, and don't worry, we will be expanding as teams start to play. Strilly, last night, I mean, let's go ahead and kick off right there. Hall of Fame game, the Detroit Lions versus the Chargers, and Chargers electrocuted those Lions, left them deferred and declawed and burning over on the bench.
You act like it was a regular season game. Come on, it's a dang preseason game. Come
What was
on.
Dan Campbell's comments, though? The
He just
coach.
didn't want people to turn over the ball, which those guys are youngsters. They didn't play a very good game holding on to the ball. First of all, you don't have a linebacker. I don't care how fast he is trying to return the ball. That's one thing. So you put that on yourself for that turnover. And then Allen is trash as far as quarterbacking is concerned, throwing two interceptions. I mean, one right to the damn cornerback. Cornerback was just sitting here. I'm open. Okay, I'll throw it to you. So that
Maybe, but we did see Aiden Hutchinson wasn't playing. But I mean, is it too early?
no,
I mean, J Train, I see the smirk too. But this is what it's for. It's an exhibition game. We're supposed to
yeah.
see what the talent looks like. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see that.
Look, I think that I felt bad. I saw when Jim Harbaugh and Dan Campbell walked up each other. You could tell Dan Campbell was not pleased and not happy with. And
Yeah.
I
Crying,
get it. It's the
crying.
Hall of Fame game. It's the first game. No starters go out there. No second string go out there. Really, you just got like scrubs. I don't. And you know what? Forgive me for calling these guys scrubs. They were top players at their levels of play in high school, middle
Mhm.
school, college. These are all professional guys out there. But with that said, where was the professionalism on the Lions' part? Where I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, 34-7 is a shellacking. I don't
I
care what time is season is preseason. I don't want to get. I'm like Dan Campbell. I don't want to get beat down like that. Where's the
right.
heart? Where's the
Well,
Lions' heart?
Yeah, where's the
these are backup
roar?
players.
Where is the roar?
These are backup players. I'm not worried about it because they got beat. I don't care about them winning. Me personally, I don't care about them winning. I want them to progress. That's what I want them to do. Out of all that stuff that you're talking about, the score was overwhelming, yes. But I was watching some of the players out there, like Tesla. Tesla was balling. Okay, the guys that were and don't say none of the starters were playing because the Chargers had some starters on their defense and their offense at the beginning of the game. And the one of the guys that the Lions got as a draft pick, Hassassin, I call him the Hassassin. He got on that offensive line that they had starters on. He got a couple of pressures and a couple of tackles. So being a guy that was drafted in the 6th round, doing that guy's got a motor. So that's promising. And I mean, the offensive line played pretty well. Skipper had to go out because he got hurt. He was in a walking boot at the end. There was, and that's the other thing that I was looking at too. I just didn't want anybody to get hurt. That was a big thing. You don't want anybody to get hurt in those kind of games. And then 2 of our players got minor injuries, so they'll be fine. I mean, the score I don't care about. They can. It doesn't make a difference if you go 4-0 in the playoffs. I can tell you that don't mean nothing because the Lions did that in '08, and what happened? They went 0-16 in the regular season. So that don't mean nothing. Okay, you can be preseason champs all you want. Go have at it.
Okay, well, the lion has roared. The lion has spoken. You guys heard it here first from Dan Campbell Jr. So
Thank you, Steve-O.
there you have it. I mean, there's some uncanny resembling as well. And
Mhm.
so you have it
Yeah.
here. You have it here. You've heard it here first. Um, you know, there you have it. So I don't know what else to say at this point, but yeah. All right. So some more news today. JTrain, Bistro, and myself are in a group chat, and I personally feel that the Cowboys are about to wrap up Michael Parsons and stick a bow on him. But I was at the gym. It's August. I kicked off a very light cardio day because it's going to be my real accountability month. And oh wow, we're having connection issues with everybody. All right. Yeah, so basically, I saw where they addressed this on one of the ESPN affiliates, and the thing is, it is a lot to consider once you look at all the Cowboys would have to do. They're going to be definitely looking for 2 number 1 picks if they get rid of Michael Parsons, and that means they're not banking on now. So Cowboy Nation can, if they got rid of Michael Parsons or traded him, I should say, it's definitely a futuristic move and not a win now mentality. And we all know that Jerry Jones is finally at a win now situation. What's up, Steve-O? Because he's getting up there and he's already paid top dollar to CD Lamb and to Dakota Rain. So at this point, why wouldn't you try to make it happen? But my concern, and JTrain, I'll start with you, is when you have a player not necessarily holding out, but verbally telling social media and everybody that'll listen, I don't even want to be here no more. At this point, this person is toxic to your locker room. Why would you want to keep him around? Because just because he's put up stardom in the past does not mean that once he gets the money now, he's going to be that same player. Number one. Number two, who's to say he's going to really deliberately not play up to his potential because he feels like he had to go through all this hoopla to now get the money? Like, okay, I'm paid now. I'll be here and I'll play, but I'm still not playing at my best because I shouldn't have had to go through all this.
That's not professional.
It's not, but it could happen. JTrain.
I don't think it'll happen. I don't think any football player in their right mind would do that to
I
to,
well,
to
I was going to
self-destroy
ask you in a
themselves.
minute. Is JTrain muted? I was talking to JTrain first.
Oh.
I know you were ready to ham in on that, but is JTrain muted?
No, I'm not muted.
I think I
Somebody just wanted
couldn't
to
see
go.
for a minute. I was like, JTrain's white now. Oh my God, what is happening?
See, there you go throwing shots again, chick. Miles Garrett 2.0.
So
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's not, but for real, Strilla, you're right. It's not professional. But I'm just being devil's advocate. What if that were to happen?
History has a way of showing itself. It has a way of repeating itself. It has a way of showing you like, hey, I may run my mouth, speak loud. I may like shout real loud and be mad and upset. We're talking about Michael Parsons and his big soliloquy that he gave on X. I had to read three different pages to read everything. Woe is me. Oh, all this is going on. This is what you did. And I'm not going to lie. Sitting down talking with Jerry Jones in an office, we're supposed to talk about leadership, and then you change the subject matter to what we're going to get paid. And then, of course, on the young player side, he engages instead of saying, know what, never mind, I don't want to talk about that. I think I should be making this amount of money. And you're sitting there without your agent. Okay, well, you got a shrewd businessman in front of you. If I know this is somebody that's got championships, that's got oil in various places, he's a multi-billionaire. I'm not going to sit there and discuss money with you. I got a guy that I hired for that I need to make money. So why don't I tell you to say, no, I don't want to talk about money right now. You want to talk about leadership? Let's talk about that and let's leave it at that. Because it does seem a little snakish on Jerry Jones' part. I heard this from several pundits saying it seems like it's snakish, seems like it's underhanded. These are the things that I heard. But to me, the guy's a billionaire. You don't get to be that level without being shrewd, without being sharp, without being somebody that knows how to manipulate, somebody that knows how to get what he wants. I'm not saying it whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying what these guys do. And with that said, Michael Parsons has no leverage. They signed a CBA where they have a 5 year option. That's what he's on currently right now. He's making $21 million for this year. Yes, they could negotiate his money. So but he's not Jerry. You know how Jerry works. We see how Jerry operates. He gets out in front of the public. He says, "I'm not going to do this." He's going to bash you. He's going to bam, 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 and he'll lose. Eventually, he'll cave in. I think that's what they need to understand. He's going to cave in at some point. He's going to cave in. I think the only thing that Micah has standing on his side is that he probably should sit out. But if he sits out, he can't. He's got one more year. The way the CBA is set up, he's going right back into the same situation again, where he was. So he's not like he's going to become a free agent. He's going to be right back at Dallas. So I think ultimately he's going to get that money. He's going to get the bag, and I think he just wanted to get it to come a little sooner. A lot of these guys get anxious. We saw Miles Garrett. His was worse than this. He said he didn't want to be with this team. He cut off his Twitter and he X'd him out. He said he wanted to be with a championship team. It's more than money. And at the end of the day, all that stuff he said, he took $41 million from them and said, everybody's got a price. This is my thing. Everybody's got a price. He is going to get paid. I don't care what he's saying right now. He's got a price. If that money's telling me that I'm about to be the highest non-paid quarterback in the league, he's going to take it. I guarantee you. I told Sonja and B. Trilla that I believe 99.9% that he's going to take the deal when they bring it to him, when it makes him the highest paid guy. And it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And I think that, you see, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Without a doubt. And I almost fell for it too. I thought like, oh man, this dude, he's really about the character. He's really about the love of the game. No, he's not. He wants that bag, and I agree with him. He should get that bag. He played like he should have got the bag, but don't come. I mean, this is strategic. Max, what's his name? Max, the guy in the rate for the Raiders.
Crosby.
Max Crosby did the same thing. TJ Watt, it's posturing, it's bargaining posture. They got to do it. These guys, the owners don't want to give them the money that they deserve, so they got to figure out a way to be strategic and get their money. This is what Michael Parsons is doing too. This is his way of doing it, and that's all I got to say about that.
Whoever asked, I don't remember if it was Yenzer or Steve or whoever asked what was in my cup. It's Tropicana Minute Maid 5 calories. You guys know I don't drink anymore, so I'm very sober. Thank you for what I said. I appreciate that though.
What's
That's
in
what's
your cup?
yeah, what's in your cup?
Like it's
Shout
what's in
out to
your
them.
wallet? What's in your cup?
Yes.
Yeah, cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Strilla, I know how you started off saying this, but for me, I'm not a fan, but I am a fan of the game. I'm sick of it. I am tired of these prima donna athletes. I get it, but I'm like, how much
She
money
was
do you
gonna
want?
say
I'm
something
so
else.
tired of the competition. I'm so tired of the this person over there got this. So I want $10 million more than they got because I gotta be the highest paid. Very good,
Good job,
Yenzer.
Robbie. Yeah, good job, Robbie.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I definitely applaud that. And I seriously do. I know people who have been through that. So that's really great. I mean, I'm just tired of that, y'all. Like, what is up with the I gotta be the highest paid? It's like being on the playground, I gotta have the best toy, or else I'm gonna pack up all my toys and go home.
I love you, son. I love when you do that, Sonja. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Like
Tired of
you
it.
talk about what's her face from Color Purple. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Uh,
I'm tired. I thought I
and
had a
Sonya,
heart
you,
attack. I might
you
be
no,
got
dead.
to know,
I'm
man.
a,
Go ahead. Go ahead, B.
Jerry Jones, for the businessman that he is not that businessman. Because I'm gonna tell you what, all he wants to do is make that star relevant. This is the reason why he does the stuff that he does. Because what did he do with Dak last year? Dak and CD Lamb. He paid him at the end of before the season started. Right before the season started, he paid him. You know why? Because he wanted to be on social media. He wanted to make that star relevant. That's all he does. He could have paid he could have paid Micah early in the year after when the seasons when the after season started when the new year started. He could have paid him then and saved about $10 million. That's not shrewd business. I don't care if you got tens of billions of dollars and all that stuff, dude. You are there to make sure that you cover your expenses. I know you think you got so much money, but the salary cap killed you in the first place. I had this conversation with Tip. Tip made a good point. Salary cap didn't start until Dallas started winning those Super Bowls. And then in '96, when they changed that to the salary cap, guess what happened? Dallas didn't win another Super Bowl
Right.
because Jerry Jones didn't know how to figure out the cap. And that's the reason why they haven't been to a Super Bowl since then. And that's legitimate. I think that's really legitimate what Tip said. And right now, all he does is just wait until the end of the season to play his place because he wants to make sure Dallas is relevant anywhere. Oh, Dallas has got to be here. I don't care what's going on. We can suck and not make the playoffs every year, or make the playoffs and get killed in the playoffs, but we're going to be here. Everybody's going to be talking about Dallas like we are now.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and
And
that's
and
why
and, and
that's
Micah
why
is the
Tip
one is the guy that's the CD Lamb and the Dak of last year. That's the guy. He's going to get paid. I agree with you, James. He's going to get paid. But damn, why would you want to pay so much more for him? You know what I'm saying? When you could have paid him first, and that would have screwed Pittsburgh up because then Pittsburgh would have had to pay T.J. Watt a little bit more. But that's the point.
that's what
You
I'm
got to
saying.
get from up under it.
That's why
It's
Tip
stupid,
ain't on
man.
here because he knew not to come on here talking about them cowgirls and all the drama they keep going down there. That's why he ain't on here tonight.
But look, I agree with what you're saying, B. I mean, he wants to keep them relevant, but the fact is, they are relevant. Whether they're winning or losing, they're still relevant because they are America's team. People might not like them. People love to hate them. I mean, you got a lot of people that like them. You got a lot of people. Is Tim coming on? A lot of people that hate them,
Is
but
Tip here?
they're
No.
relevant. No, they are relevant still. And I just love him or hate him. This is what it is. And I think he knows the game. I think he knows how to keep them relevant. It's not hard. Like you said, that star is going to always be relevant. A lot of people, LeBron James
The
loves
rating.
Dallas.
That star is the rating. That's
Well,
why. One
but
star
you got
rating.
to understand the mindset of. We know this, but Jerry Jones consistently every year does something so that Dallas will stay in your mouth all the time. We know they're going to be. I mean, when Jerry Jones goes, I can tell you what Dallas is going to drop off a little bit as far as people, recognizing, because Jerry Jones is Dallas. He is the Dallas Cowboys right now, and he wants to make sure every year they're relevant. It doesn't make a difference if they are to us or not. He wants to put that out there. He was hey, look at me. We're Dallas. We're the Cowboys. That's what he does. He's 84. Come on.
But he
Speaking of,
still understands the media. He still understands everybody.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. He is a shrewd guy, man. He knows, like everything you said, just prove what I was saying. He
Yeah.
is a shrewd businessman. So he knows. I mean, and who's the most? What team is worth the most money in football?
oh,
It wasn't. Let's see.
I think it is Dallas. It's Dallas. It's the Cowboys. I mean, if somebody can pull that plug up for me, I can because I'm on the phone.
what is the question
Wait,
you're wanting to know?
what football team is worth the most money?
Oh, it's Dallas.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
Dallas. Yeah, I literally was just reading about that a few weeks ago. Unless something has changed. Yeah. Um. All right. So we've given them that. B, did you want to confirm that or something before I move
That's
on?
what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to word it right.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
There we go. No, you good. Let's see.
Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do, do.
well, I hate to bust your bubbles, but
Okay, who is
the
it?
okay.
I
Now we
thought I
got. Let's
read that
see.
it was Dallas.
All right.
I mean,
Let's
if I had
see.
to guess somebody's second or a good,
So it is
like
Dallas.
close,
Yep. And the
yeah,
Rams
Dallas.
are
maybe
second.
the
And
Rams are
it's not
second.
even
Yeah,
close. It really ain't even close because Dallas is 10.1 billion value,
I thought they were 10. Yes, exactly.
and the Los Angeles Rams are 7.6 billion. So
Which is still a lot. That's still a
yeah,
lot.
it's still a lot, but it's three. It's like 2.5 billion less than that's the closest team to them.
So with all that credence going down there, they're still the most that people know what they're worth. That's what's crazy. So I mean, we can talk about all the drama and everything that goes on down there. It's still a moneymaker. Somebody likes watching that because they ain't worth that much money for nothing. It's like the
Mhm.
Lakers. To me, they're the Lakers of football.
All right. So this is, of course, Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement weekend. Not only did the Lions and Chargers face off each other for the game, but there are festivities throughout this weekend in Canton. If you've never gone, you are missing a treat. I actually have gone, and it is amazing. I went the year that Tony Dungy was enshrined. It was very good. The parade, everything was really, really great. Let's talk about some of the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2024, 25. Was it 2025, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
25 year. There is an award given to one of the affiliates with Network TV. Brent Musburger was honored as the legendary sports broadcaster with Pete Rozelle Radio Television Award from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I wanted to point that out because that is such a rarity. I saw you guys nodding. What were your thoughts on that?
Love it.
I actually didn't know it, but both those names are great and legendary in
Mhm.
football, commentary. And so uh, both Brent has done both college and NFL. And so, and I've heard
Mhm.
some great calls from him and Pete Rozelle as well. And this is me as a child, understanding it and being attracted to that part of the game. And so, yeah, definitely well deserved and for great honor for both those guys.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the inductees. We've had four modern era inductees and one senior finalist that got in this year. Eric Allen, the cornerback from that played with your Saints, JTrain, the Eagles, and the Raiders. He finished his
Mhm.
career with 54 interceptions, 9 defensive touchdowns, and his induction comes in his 19th year of eligibility. So he's been waiting a little bit of time, but he's finally in there. So congratulations to him. Jared
Dude is a
Allen.
beast.
Jared Allen. Yeah, he's absolutely a beast. Jared Allen, former Carolina Panther. Yes, sir. I know everybody knows him from the Vikings, but he's also been with the Bears and the Chiefs.
Yeah, the
Everybody
Chiefs.
knows. Yeah, he's 12th all time, 136 career sacks. He was a 4-time first team All Pro and a fan favorite for his energetic play. He brought a lot of energy to the game, the defensive end. Congratulations to Jared Allen. I believe he's going in as a Viking, if I'm not mistaken.
And I
Yeah.
want to send a shout out to
I
him.
hated him.
One of the best. I know you hated him. One of the best sack celebrations I've ever seen in my life. He would do like the tying of the cow, the calf, or the
Yeah.
bull. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's so great. Yeah,
Who that
I
guy was
love
making
the game of
Minnesota.
football, and to me, he was one of my favorites. I think it's long overdue that he's getting in the Hall of Fame. He should have been
Yeah,
in the Hall of
it's true.
I was
I hated
wondering
him though.
if you guys were going to bring that up. I knew what B was going to say. So thank you, JTrain, for pulling that memory
Yeah.
up, because I do remember that as well. Almost like, Peanut Tillman, who has the peanut crunch. Like everybody knows these signature moves and what have you. I wonder
Popping the
one
ball
day,
out of people. Yeah.
huh?
He was
He was
signature
known
popping the
for
ball,
knocking out. He's probably one
knocking
of
them.
the
Yeah.
corners with the most
The
fumbles,
best. Yeah.
probably more fumbles than interceptions because he would knock the
Mhm.
ball out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. Like knock it out. I loved when he was with
The
Carolina.
peanut punch. That's what it was called. The peanut punch.
Yeah, peanut crunch.
It's
Yeah,
still
He's
called
so
probably doing this.
not
He's
not
doing
so
that
much
same
punch.
thing. He's doing that same thing with bricks when he's on his bus for the drug dealers and now he's the Fed. Peanut crunch. Get that out your
oh
hand.
gosh, yes. And the thing is, it's going to be really interesting 20 years, 30 years from now to see the Hall of Fame induction where they're celebrating like the gritty. Like, oh, okay, I remember he was Mr. Gritty, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, okay. Y'all remember his gritty? With his what? Yeah. So it's one of those signs of the times. Next person, B Strilla actually hyped me up with some film on him. This guy is you are a great player when you can play all types of sports and be great in those sports, and you're still in the Hall of Fame. Antonio Gates, the tight end, undrafted now, y'all, free agent, who became a legend. Shout out to you, Shiloh. You still have hope. I'm banking on you, Shiloh Sanders down in Tampa Bay. You went undrafted. You are now getting a chance to be with Tampa Bay. So here's your example. Antonio Gates, undrafted, went on to become a legend, spent his entire career with the Chargers, held true right there with them, and holds the record for most touchdown receptions by a tight end with 116 touchdown receptions. So congratulations to him. And yes, I'm going to plug that in at the end. What's up, Pink Fanfur? Always a great supporter, and she does all our reels. You guys know she's on the ending credits, so y'all will be able to contact her. She's the lady behind everything. And of course, I was going to end with that note. Y'all remind me to talk about the Panthers at the end of the show. All right, Sterling Sharp. Believe it or not, they did mention Shannon.
Sis. I'm sorry. One more nugget about your guy you just mentioned, Antonio Gates.
Yeah.
He never played college football. The first
Oh,
Hall of Fame inductee. He was a basketball player, so he
yeah,
never
I
played
remember
college
that.
football ever. He didn't play college football at all.
Yeah.
At
Yeah, he
all.
played basketball for Kent State, but that's about it. He didn't play for football.
I
And
I knew that, but I did not know. So he just walked home, basically.
yeah,
Well, I'm pretty sure he played football in high school, but yes,
yeah, yeah.
but
He played football in Central. Yeah.
Wow.
right, impressive.
Well, believe it or not, the next person. What's up,
Hey,
Bo?
Bo.
Well, you can just jump on here with us. We know you got some clips. Sterling Sharp, and believe it or not, they did mention Shannon yesterday, and they said basically that Shannon had said that he was the number 2 Sharp in his family to play football. He was giving his brother props already. The wide receivers finally in. He's the senior finalist, guys, that we mentioned. Brilliant, but tragically short career with the Green Bay Packers. In just 7 seasons, he led NFL in receptions 3 times and became a 3-time All-Pro. He joins his brother, Shannon, who's
Hated him
now
too.
They're both in the Hall of Fame, making them the first pair of brothers to be enshrined. What'd you say, B? I'm sorry, I don't be
I
here.
hated him too. Now, to the audience, when I mean hate, it's because they were in the same division as, and they used to kill the Lions like that wasn't anything new. But they both, Jared Allen and Sterling Sharp, they really deserve these Hall of Fames. They were extraordinary players. So
as
it's nice
short
to
as
see them
short
both come in.
as short as Sterling Sharp's career was, it was dominant, just as
It
dominant
had
during
to
that
be.
time.
Hmm.
It's even
Hmm.
more
It,
so when you haven't played that long. That shows really the type of superlative player you were. If you can have a short career like that and stand out like that. And while we're on it, let me give a shout out to Dennis Cockerham and the Trailer Park Country Band. They are in Canton. They have made the drive, y'all, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, all the way to Canton, Ohio. It was supposed to be, I think, over a day or something, but they brought their band, all the equipment. They're also up there with a lot of the Allison band that they have with them as well. They are up there performing, and with that same Panthers fans tomorrow, see the locker rooms. I
No,
fans because their fan is their biggest cheerleader. Okay, and you know
who would
what?
that be?
The person that said "aw." Okay. Anyway,
Sonya, another
Uh,
plug for you. Sterling Sharp. What college did he go to? You know?
I
LSU? No.
no, no,
No.
no. He went somewhere in North
North
Carolina,
Carolina. Yeah, he came from
South Carolina.
South
South
He
Carolina.
was
Carolina. Yeah, one of the
he was a
Carolinas.
Gamecock. Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gamecock.
the GC, South Carolina State. Go Cox. I would not name us. That's what they say. That's what they
Oh
literally say. Go Cox. Wow.
wow. It was PG to X and three
That's what they
one
say
eight.
though. I
I
mean,
know.
I'm just
Yeah,
that's
I
it
understand.
just comes out that way.
Hey, hey,
Um,
hey, hey, let me
Oh,
reiterate something. The Lions always open their stuff to fans. So you ain't you know
I
saying
ain't
nothing
never
to
seen him
me
open up nothing.
because
sister,
you're a
just keep
Panther.
on
You're
hitting.
not
Well, you
You
supposed
said
to.
said you said all
You're
like
not
we
a
like
Lions fan. You're a Panther fan. So of
yeah,
course
but
you won't see that.
you said all like this was our first time ever having a fan fest. We have it every
No,
year.
I. You see me? Okay, never mind, Sonia. Move
Go ahead,
along, move
B.
along. That wasn't
Oh,
even what it was
B.
about. It wasn't even about that. See, but move along. Go ahead,
I know
because we
because
ain't
we're
getting to
so
that.
bad. Because we're so bad that we're
No,
having
no, no. I'm not. See, don't be putting words in people's mouths. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I was up there doing this for you, for the
Oh, I
fan
missed that
fest.
part. I'm so sorry. Okay, I was wrong.
That's not the only time I've been around. Well, anyway, go ahead.
Oh, there it is. There's a knife.
in the
Uh,
back, Sonya, in the back.
in the oh
Not in
yeah,
the
I can't
back. Oh
even.
no, I would never do that. Mm-mm. I'll look at your face first and stab you.
He's from Detroit. You guys must have forgot. You forgot. He's from the D Tweezy. That's how they do. Put him backstage to. Oh yeah. I know he has control too. So unfortunately, I can't really put him backstage because he can just come right on back. Yeah, you a Panthers fan. Oh,
You
that's
are
sad.
not an outsider, Robbie. Come on, stop.
It's Friday.
That's like saying a Cowboy fan's an outsider. You know
Well,
what? I
we
can't do
wish
that.
they were. We are sick of them. We are sick of them.
Yeah, I'd rather
We
hear about Panthers all day than I'd rather hear about Cowboy fans. That's for sure.
yeah.
Is that a
So
compliment?
go ahead,
Huh?
JTrain. I'm sorry.
I said, is that a compliment or not?
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear about the Cowboys. Well, except Cowboy fans, but
They're the only people. They're the only people that are actually there.
have their own
I was
planet.
trying to. Hmm?
Have their own planet, and the
Yeah,
sun
And
revolves
moon.
around that. Yeah.
And moon.
they have their own planet. The name of the group, you guys, it was Dennis Cockerham and the Trailer Park, and it's with
Hmm.
whew, Allison Harmony. I finally got the name of the group. It's a father-daughter duo that I had on a little while ago,
Hmm.
and they're making their debut. So I wanted to make sure I gave them a shout out because they do watch this show, and I wanted to make sure I got it correct. Sorry about that, you all, about the mix up. Okay, hi Lawson. Wow. All right. Sorry if everybody probably saw him walk right behind me. All right, guys. So, what are your thoughts? Any particular now that we are officially in the preseason now? I'm super excited. Of course, like B Strilla said, this is just the preseason. No need to get worked up. No shellacking going on to the Lions. They were just resting all their starters. Um, I mean, Scary Terry, Strilla, we talked about it a little bit. He's asking
Mhm.
for a trade too from the Commanders, and we'll take him. Where do y'all see him going?
Okay, so on the flip side of that, and I want to hear about James on this on from James on this one. So, what do
Yeah.
you think about Scary Terry? You think he's doing the same thing that Mike is doing, or do you really think that he wants to be out of there?
No, he's doing the same thing. He doesn't want to leave. He wants his money. He wants to get paid, and but he's kind of in the same situation as Trey Hendrickson.
Henderson,
He's
yeah.
he's he's 30, so
Hmm.
that doesn't age. That doesn't go well with leadership and people wanting to pay you a whole bunch of money. But he's going to get money. I don't think he's going to get maybe the 27, $28 million range. He's probably going to get maybe around 25, 20 at tops. I mean, 25, 26, somewhere around there. And deservingly so. You're 30, man. It should have been. I don't know. It's terrible because these guys, both he and Trey Hendrickson, kind of have bad luck. You're on bad teams, and you're the best thing that's going on your specific side of the ball, if not the whole team. And you don't. You kind of. It's like you're getting a contract. You and your agent sign that first contract, whatever it may be, and now you want the big bag. But then at the same time, the age time has passed along. So I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to get paid. I think they're both going to get paid, and they're going to stay with their respective teams. I don't think anybody's going to really trade and give a lot for Scary Terry because of the age factor and him wanting a whole bunch of money at the same time. So the team is banking that, unless it's a team that think that they're just one player away from winning the Super Bowl, and maybe somebody like Baltimore would trade for him. But I mean, what would they have to give up for him? I
They
don't
don't
think
use the
so.
receivers anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. They're fine with the receivers they got. He'd be better going to somewhere like Buffalo, or even like the Yinzer said, Pittsburgh. Um, he's not going to Carolina.
You said it
Uh,
last night. You said it last
he,
night. I'm gonna
and
show
he would
out.
be good
I'm
to
gonna
go
show
on
out. But you said
Carolina.
it last
He would
night.
he would be good to go to Carolina, but I just don't think he's going to
Trying
go
to
to
act funny
Carolina.
because JTrain on here. You said it last night. Look at
Uh,
JTrain. I never go to my
listen,
high voice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
she just well, I tell you, man, you can't say nothing about the Panthers on here and just
Not now.
Sonya
It's
on here.
officially season. It's officially the season. By the way, did you
Yeah.
guys see that Tip commented in our chat that he couldn't come on because he had a soccer game he's setting up, and he said
Yep.
Jerry Jones is senile. So I think he believes that Michael Parsons will be traded.
I don't know if he believes that, but
If he says senile, that usually means you don't know what you're doing. So he may
I
call
mean,
for
there
help.
have some unquestionable. There's been some questionable things that Jared Jones has done the past year or two that, like,
you think
okay, it makes you wonder, like, is is he one step away from Shady Acres? I mean, I don't know.
not Shady Acres?
He owns it.
I
Got a reserved suite there.
I love that. He owns it. Okay.
He owns it. He has a reservation that's been pending for about 20 years.
Trade and take 24. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that'll happen. That's why you're right. He probably won't get traded. And speaking of Scary Terry, that is, he'll probably stay. But you know how much of a shock that would be if he got traded for Jaden Daniels?
Jay.
I mean,
Oh,
you think Scary Terry was a big part of their offense last year? A big part of their offense. He had to be at least
and
55% of their offense.
and
yeah.
De'Ami Brown came into his own as well, and he's gone. He's gone.
Hmm.
He got a bag somewhere else, so they need Scary Terry McLaurin
Hmm.
there. They really need him. So I think he's counting on that as part of his leverage. But that's again. most guys don't want to go into training camp not getting guaranteed money or getting a new deal done because the idea of getting hurt and not getting that bag, it starts to get in their mind. And so I think most like guys like Micah Parsons, Scary Terry, and the guys who got paid before training camp. So I get it from that standpoint. If I was a player, I probably do the same thing. I'll be honest with you. I play out my contract, but at the same time, you know how violent this game is, and so you're like one step away from having a career-ending decision, not decision, but play that could take your bag and not just your bag, but your career.
Like,
So
making a lot
yeah,
of business decisions. Yeah.
yep.
Well, I will say this, as I like to always say, the verdict is still out on that. But in addition to that, y'all, the crazy thing, ESPN has now acquired NFL media assets. You guys know as the season was wrapping up last year, they were talking about making this one big conglomerate. Well, NFL and ESPN are finalizing a multi-billion-dollar deal that would give the sports network control of the larger portion of the league's media holdings, which means the distribution, where they air the games, everything. If you guys noticed last night, the game was on Peacock and NBC affiliates. And now they're going to be taking over the NFL Red Zone. ESPN is going to be launching direct to consumer streaming services. And pretty soon, I guess we won't be able to find this on network regular TV at all, guys. Is that where we're
Well, I
heading?
mean, you still had to pay some streaming service to see the red zone, whether it was the
I mean,
NFL Network.
I pay $100 to get the NFL Network Plus, NFL Plus,
Hmm.
and you get the red zone included in that. So whether or not that's going to change, I don't know. I'm still waiting to see if I even want to pay for it to get it because I don't have the actual Direct TV package. I don't do that. I just watch the games. I can watch the games, primetime games, and I can watch some games on TV, and I'll watch all the games replays. So, and for me, most of it is just study anyway, so I don't mind watching replays. And so, but I don't know. I think that's going to change some with this huge conglomerate takeover, but we'll see.
Okay. We love when we have commenters and people that participate in our chat. Um, I don't know where you heard that. That is not confirmed right now. I just looked, Yenzer, but maybe if they're talking about it, he's an unrestricted free agent. Speaking about Amari Cooper, for anyone that's listening and not able to actually see the comments, the comment came up from one of our viewers that they heard Amari Cooper retired. As of today, we don't have that substantiated at 9:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's an unrestricted free agent and is still looking to continue playing, as we know. But he's one of the more notable veterans that's still available in the open market. So there's speculation that he could sign with the team in need of a veteran wide receiver. Cowboys, Rams, Chargers, and Broncos have all been mentioned as potential landing spots. So
Yeah, that wasn't real news, Robbie. It specifically says here on Yahoo Sports that no, Amari Cooper is not retired. It was a
exactly.
rumor that began on X post from parody account Adam Scheffler, not the real Adam Scheffler, obviously.
Yeah.
And then ESPN's Cowboys reporter Todd Archer took it and retweeted it like a dumb without looking at it,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why it had legs on it. Other than that, he didn't retire.
Yeah, but we appreciate you. We fact check over here. Like we are checking on live. But if you find out any more breaking news, um, you feel free to let us know, okay? And what's in your cup, okay? Um,
It's not a cup. It's edibles for him. But
yeah,
anyway,
edibles. What's in your puff? Um, all
Bill
right, yeah.
Sadness.
So guys, you guys' preseason kicks off here soon, and I know y'all are excited. JTrain, are you excited for what's going on in New Orleans? I mean, I heard that it's still a toss up with Rattler and Shuck, or is Rattler your starting QB for sure?
So far through 8 practices, Rattler seems to be the guy with the commanding lead right now. Shuck has been taking some of the third string reps. and so Jake Hayner has moved ahead of him. And so
Mm.
right now we're looking at Rattler being the guy, which I mentioned before. I thought that Rattler was an underrated fifth round draft pick last year. And I think he caught a lot of flack because of his history in Oklahoma. And obviously, he went to South Carolina. They weren't a very good team, but he still has some flashing moments. With your guy, uh, Xavier Leggett, it was
Leggett,
one of his
Leggett.
main targets. And so
Yes, sir.
Rattler has he looks very. Let's just say this: Rattler looks very comfortable in his second year.
He looks
So we'll
unrattled.
see.
He looks unrattled.
Uh, yes, and he looks like he's ready to bite some people at the ankles,
Oh
as
wow.
a rattlesnake.
So
So he's coming
can I,
with a vengeance, I think.
can I add one thing on there?
Sure.
This is what preseason does. It banks false hope for some players. Okay,
Mm.
so
Mm-mm-mm.
one of the key takeaways for the New Orleans Saints is reportedly considering a trade for quarterback Trey Lance following his impressive
Mm-mm-mm.
performance in the Hall of Fame game. That's
Woo,
BS, dude.
woo.
You don't have that kind of thing just because this guy did something against some backups. Come on. I don't
Trey
believe
Lance, you
that
mean?
trade rumor. Yeah, Trey Lance.
Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. That's BS. Come on.
Yeah.
And the Saints are going to continue to get this kind of talk because the whole media has them at the bottom of the barrel. And I'll be honest with you, again, I don't think they're at the top of the barrel, but I think they're in the middle somewhere. I definitely don't think. First of all, the majority of players were hurt last year. I mean, a great significant amount. Most of those guys are back. Barring no injuries, you got some all stars. I mean, or excuse me, and some Pro Bowlers in really the guy that can manage the offense. And I think Rattler is Trey Lance. Come on, man, please. We know what Trey Lance is.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
before we move on to you, Strilla, the Saints will be taking on the Chargers, the same folks that have a lot of electric.
She's saying that they got shot.
Their butt whooped in one of those
Playing the
preseason
Browns,
games.
you know the hype we gonna have.
You
We
know
playing
what? The
against
Browns
Shador
are the
Sanders.
Browns are the Browns that right.
We
They'll
beat
win
them
games in the
every
preseason.
preseason. No, no. Shador, how about that? That's what the hype goes. Shador's first real game. Okay. Now put money on it. Now hold on, dope boy. I'll be back to you in a second. So JTrain, listen, the second folks, y'all, why would we play
No, no,
y'all
you
in
said no,
preseason?
you said prepping to play real cats,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
said you mean that little kid and you got as a
We beat
quarterback
y'all, A. We beat y'all, A. So that's all that
once,
matters. He could be
once.
3 feet. He could be 3 feet. You
He was
put that
embarrassed that
on
first game. He was embarrassed that first game.
first.
Oh yeah.
What happened the second game though? Where was y'all?
Uh,
Where were y'all?
it was a much better win the
Folded
first
up
game.
like lawn chairs.
We
Folded up
barely
like
lost.
lawn
We
chairs.
barely lost to y'all, man.
Folded
Come
up
on.
like fitted sheets. Okay.
We barely lost to y'all. Come on.
Packed up
Come
like a
on.
suitcase.
I'm calling
Okay.
facts. I'm calling the
Yeah.
facts. I'm calling the
Yeah.
facts.
Like I said, they giving y'all some cats to warm up with because y'all garbage. Now anyway,
Yeah, well,
next week y'all
we're gonna
play
play the real cats and Jaguars and can face the alley cats later when we get to y'all.
Dang.
y'all got is against your former head coach Sean Payton, and let's see what he gonna do because y'all got them right before the real season kicks off. So that's the last of your preseason games. This year they're doing 3 preseasons and gonna kick off the regular season early. So, what is your overview of that? Now that you've spit this rubbish about playing cat and all this stuff, what's the real take on the Broncos game?
I mean, it's hard to really tell. Like Trilla said, this is preseason. You're
Mhm.
going to get a lot of vanilla coverage. You're going to get. I mean, you don't. I don't know who's going to play right now. So we'll see. If Rattler plays, you probably get maybe one or two drives, and then go sit down somewhere, and then you'll get to see the other three. NFC South hate.
Mhm.
Yeah, brother,
It's
it's
real.
real. It's been real for years.
Oh,
Oh,
you just say you got
oh,
to
I
fight
know
for
you ain't talking.
it.
Ain't you 49ers? Y'all are
Yes.
hot septic
Hmm.
water. Y'all are septic water. Okay. Strilla, anyway. Okay, thank you so much, J Train.
49 is more like 69 is eating dirt
Right?
on this.
Okay. And more like 68 because you old one.
Oh,
Don't even get
God.
don't get me started.
Woo. It
All
went
right,
left and then it went
Strilla.
right, then it went back left again.
Yes. All right, Strilla, your preseason. Let's talk about some of your matchups with the Lions.
So this is going to go good on our chat because the next team that we face is Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I hope y'all beat the dog dookie out of them.
So
I hope
I
y'all
hope
claw them down.
I
I didn't
hope
even know that till now.
I hope Kevo doesn't. If the Lions lose that game, and like I said, I don't care if they win or lose, as long as they play, they have players that are gonna, do something and play in different positions, whatever.
August 8th.
If he says, I know he's gonna make a big deal out of it too. Oh, we beat the Lions. Preseason, dude.
Dude,
Preseason.
the first preseason too. And it's here in
Preseason, dude.
Atlanta. It's here in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So Trilla, this your time to come to the A. You may as well go ahead and get you a Greyhound and come on down here.
I'm not want to go see the Falcons. I don't want to go see the Falcons. I want to go
Did you
see
hear
that
me
rat
tell me to get
team.
on a Greyhound? Because that's some old BMF stuff.
Oh goodness.
Take the dog to go see the bird. No, I'll give him the
Yeah,
bird. Then
right.
We
The
played the Miami
Dolphins.
Dolphins
Yeah, Tua
at
Tagovailoa.
home.
Y'all get to see Travis Hunter on display. He's gonna be out there, right? Do they put their high
No,
ranking
Travis Hunter is
rookies?
on Jaguars.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you're
thinking
talking about Saints.
yeah,
Saints
my
will
bad.
if he goes out there and plays. Then we got Miami Dolphins. Then we got the Houston Texans at home, and then the last game. Oh yeah, that's the last preseason
Yep.
game. So the first two are away, and the last two are at home. So there you go for them.
Yep.
I
And of
don't care.
course, let me talk about the champs here. The Carolina Panthers, by the way, August 8th, 7 p.m. What? There you go, Dennis. Listen, we gave you a shout out earlier, bro. You and Allison Harmony. We gave you guys a shout out from Canton. I'm so glad you're on here. By the
Your
way,
voice went up like 20 octaves when you saw it.
by the way, you gotta change your name. I know it's not Trailer Park Country. I just noticed that it's Trailer, but I don't know what y'all got on Facebook. But so glad you're joining us from Canton. You should have dropped on here from the link earlier so we could see what y'all doing. We know y'all full of beer and laughing and everything out there because that's how y'all get down. Okay, there you go. Live tomorrow night. Allison Harmony at 8, Trailer Park Country at 9, Tailgating Hall of Fame Summer Bash. Dennis, we're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. Put some of your clips up on social media. I've been looking for them, or send them to me so I can post them. Congratulations, brother. Can't wait to see you. And I'll be doing that dedication you asked for August 9th for the troops real soon. I'll be doing that this weekend. All right, Dennis. He came on right on cue, like right when you talk about the
So
champs.
Facebook did that with the name. Yeah, Facebook
Lord.
is being an a-hole about stuff.
Wow. All right. So let me the only person that can interrupt this train of comments that I'm about to make was Dennis. Okay. Wow, you guys are really trying it. All right, the Panthers. Let's go back to what I was trying to say. God. The Panthers. Thank you, Dennis. Mwah. All right, week 1, we playing the Browns, and I just realized we get a chance to let the whole world see Prime Jr. Okay, Prime Steak Jr. Shador Sanders should be taking the field. That game is going to be more popular than ever because everybody's been waiting to see him, and I am going to be eyeballs glued to my screen. Okay, that game is number 1. The Browns always put their starters in there. And so we ready, okay? We are freaking ready. Go ahead and count that dub in the preseason. I know it don't count. We come out there in pajamas and still beat, okay? Number 2, we're playing the Houston Texans, all right? That's August 16th at 1 o'clock. They're giving us the afternoon game. They're warming it up for everybody to win that game. I don't know, it just depends on who's playing with the Texans. Number 3, we always play these boys before we got the Panthers. They're still banking on the Steelers, and this goes to some of my cousins. I love y'all. I know you watching. We're going to give them that work on 8/21, okay? That's a Friday evening. It's 7 p.m. And actually, that's a Thursday evening because the 22nd is my sister's birthday. Shout out to you, Deidre. And that's on Friday. By the way, we're going to be at the Drew Hill concert in Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, anyway, so yeah. So I got all the tickets
They're
today.
still around? Drew Hill?
I'm going to need that much.
Is Cisco going to be there?
Yes.
More than likely.
In Raleigh, team came. Anyway, we imagine in one team that will just rain down a fury on every opponent. Our coach was quoted as saying that all of our opponents this year are going to regret they met us. And that's how we're gonna end my comment on tonight. You will regret it. You see my
Robbie
face.
said, chill out. Y'all only been around since season 2 of Friends.
Yeah. Well, we know about enemies now, though. Okay. All right, Robbie. We know about enemies. And we gonna see you. How about that?
He said, y'all only been around since season 2 of
He's
Friends.
funny. He's
That,
comical. He's real comical.
that was a good one, Son. You got to give him
He's
that one. That was a
comical.
good one.
He has nothing to do with himself. You can unplug your nightlight now, Robbie. Wow.
Robin, you're gonna get it going forward. Every show you come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
garbage team. Week 6 sellers. What?
The fan, the 69 boys.
There's someone that has a dog for their image when they pop up on here. You know, you can't even, you're hiding behind that mini chihuahua, whatever that is. All right, guys.
The 69ers in San Francisco. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, week 6. Okay. Oh, wow. Good night. All right, guys. So tomorrow morning, let's plug in the shows that you guys have. The debate show. It's going to be starring JTrain, not Hershey, not chocolate. 8 a.m. very early.